There are several types of Japanese swords, but what exactly is a tanto? A tanto is an extremely short sword with a blade length of about 12 inches or less. Unlike other Japanese swords, tanto usually have little to no curvature. The tanto was primarily used on the battlefield. During the Sengoku period, Japanese battles typically started with archers and stone throwers, progressing to spears and swords as combatants closed the distance. The extremely short blade of the tanto made it the weapon of choice after all other weapons were exhausted, used in close combat grappling with the enemy.
Welcome to the very first Tanto Submission Grappling Showcase from Weston-Super-Mare, United Kingdom. This event is brought to you by Pro Sport Grappling, Showtex Production and Media, and is live and exclusive on Fight World TV. We will be showcasing some of the very best jiu-jitsu fighters from Wales and Southwest region, plus selected fighters from around the UK, right here on the Tanto mat. No points scored, no advantage are scored, no breaks in between rounds. This is Tanto Submission, only jiu-jitsu. So the only way to guarantee a win is to submit your opponent within the match time limit. To explain more before we start the show, let's take a look at the Tanto rules and then let the games begin. Next up, we are bringing it on. This is the male no-gi minus 70 kg. Representing a Rising Tide BJJ, making their way to the blue corner. Let me hear it for Gabriel D.
Okay, we are back with our adult early prelims. That means the rule set is slightly different now. Things that we're allowed to use. All of our adult card is black belt rules, right? Black belt IBJJF rules. All of our adult card. And we've gone up now to 8-minute rounds. So that'll be divided into 3 2-minute 40 rounds.
Yep.
And representing Shaw MMA, making their way to the red corner, let me hear you for Ethan Davis!
So Ethan Davis from Shaw MMA. Shaw MMA needing no introduction.
Yeah, high-level competitors.
Yeah.
Very good team.
Yeah, Ethan won. He won All Stars actually, the most recent All Stars in Cardiff.
Very tall.
Very tall, yeah.
Your referee in charge is Mr. Neto.
So yeah, Neto back in control. Oh, armbar attempt. That's tight.
Oh,
yeah,
very good.
Wow.
How quick was that?
Wow. He almost had the armbar on from the guard position. I think he might have hurt his arm as well, Ethan, there. It came up very tight. It was a cross armbar as well. So he underhooked the arm, I believe, for the cross armbar. Now he underhooks it. Yeah, that's a very tight armbar. Brilliant armbar.
And your winner by submission is in the blue corner, Gabriel D.
Gabriel D. Whew. There's no chance we can get him back out again in a minute for another one, because that was a fantastic finish.
Good.
I'd like to see more of him. He looked like he shocked himself. His face when he stood up, he looked like he shocked himself. That was a brilliant finish.
Great
Fantastic armbar, very tight armbar. When it goes across, when the armbar goes across the body, because he'd rolled for it, it makes it very, very tight. He gets the whole cross pressure of his hip into it. Great finish.
Yeah, those are very, very difficult to escape from as well.
That's my submission of the night so far, for sure. What a way to open the card, Gabriel.
Next up we have the male Nogi, minus 76 kg, representing Carson Gracie Odyssey, making their way to the blue corner. Please make some noise for Finley Smith.
So Finley Smith, another experienced competitor.
Yeah, he's a good competitor. From Carson Gracie Academy, I think.
Yeah, Carson Gracie Academy.
And representing Drake, making their way to the red corner. Let me hear you for Christopher Edwards.
Yeah, his opponent Chris Edwards, blue belts in our blue belt division, as we said. Again, lots of experience, mate.
Yeah, this should be a real good one. Both guys bringing in a lot of BJJ wins, so it should be good.
That's the great thing about now having access to juvenile and junior jiu-jitsu, is by the time our guys are getting to blue belt, they've already got lots of experience, right?
Yeah.
So that's why some of these matches, like we've just seen that finish there from Gabriel, is high-level jiu-jitsu by the time you even get to blue level.
Yeah.
Blue belt, sorry.
Your referee in charge is Mr. Neto.
Here we go.
8-minute match.
Both think, oh, lovely shot to the head inside single.
He switched from the single leg to the double leg to complete that takedown now.
Looking to stuff that knee, pass over to the half guard position. Yeah, he's being cautious about stuffing that leg there. I think he's worried about falling into the Kimura position. High rubber guard attempt from Finley.
Be interesting to see if Chris tries to flatten him out there, get him off his hip and keep him flat.
Yeah, he's not looking to... Oh, he's passed. He's past that top leg. He just needs to get the hips down. Finley attacking that violin armbar sort of position. Slow. This is more of a slow match. The other trying. Oh, here we go. Remember, we got footlocks now. So we do have access to footlocks now that we're in this adult division. So his knee line's clear at the moment, so he's okay. If he can keep his knee outside.
Yeah, that foot is...
That's gone inside now. That toe hold can be an option.
Toe hold's available.
He's got to watch that knee, and the knee's clear again. He's pulled the other leg back in. He's got to be careful. That leg's in. Very good work. Good work from Chris, passing that. Inverted nicely from Finley. And good control of that bottom leg by Christopher. He lets that leg go, he will fall straight into a leg lock position. Finn will struggle to finish this now, even with the toe hold position, because it's the other leg.
Referee's decision!
Because the other leg wasn't outside, he was going to struggle to finish that.
Referee's decision is red!
Really good from Chris to keep hold of that outside foot as he was stepping back.
Christopher gets that first round.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's been on top, he's been in control, but he's not had the most submission attempts, right? Because the leg attempts.
He did get the takedown as well to achieve the position. Looking for the back here.
He's past that butterfly if he can get stepped to the side. Nice top control, lovely. He backstepped really well and then stepped back into the back into the guard. He could have backstepped and then tried to step to the mount, I feel. Finley needing to get some sort of barrier, some sort of frame or barrier inside. There we go. This is better. That's what's going to help him now. When you sit up for this position, you have to be sure you're going to get it, or this happens.
Now he's flattened him out now.
Yeah, flattened him out. Well recognised from Finley, getting his arm back. Nice pass the opposite way from Chris. Onto that front headlock position, Japanese necktie option. If you can step over that leg, get around the side and say, oh, he's gone for the Peruvian he went for there, didn't he? Yeah, the Japanese is still there. If he can step his left foot over the foot of Finley.
You can actually turn him over into the Darcy with that.
Like this?
Yes.
Yep, stay high. Go watch. And he's caught the single. He can wrestle up. Finley needs to get his head high. He can wrestle up from here. Chose to invert.
Finley on top now.
Trying a knee cut. So it looks like he's going to try. I thought he was going to try and sit back for that toe hold or get the option open for the toe hold. Oh, nice.
Beautiful sweep there.
Referee decision. Referee decision is red.
So Chris getting that second period.
Yeah. Our clock frozen on the screen there, so it threw me.
It has.
It threw me a bit there. Oh, that's a better bite on that leg. Oh, Chris has done really well to clear the knee line. He had a really nice bite on that, and he still managed to clear the knee line. That was great defense. Got to watch though. He's done okay. He's come back up to that kneecap position. Can't see what grip he's got on that outside leg. It looks like he's got a nice bite on that leg again. And now he opts to try for a straight footlock of his own. Yeah, this is a much... I mean, there's a lot of action. It's just a lot slower paced, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of top control from Chris. Sits for the guillotine.
Get a guillotine.
Use it for the sweep. Here it is again. This might be tighter now. He's got like that Darce style guillotine. Now he can switch to the Darce from here. Opts to let it go. That was interesting. He opted to stay in the front in that headlock position rather than go to the back.
Inside the last minute, Finn is 2 rounds down here.
Nice. He sits. He's got hold of the leg as well. This is going to be tight. He might come up to the Darce from here. Just misses it. Nice and really good work from Chris, because it's hard to not give him the round when he's trying so many submissions, even from a top position. Yeah. He's opting to go to his back. So it shows confidence. It's hard not to give him the round, isn't it, when he's taking risks.
It looks like he's taking his third period as well.
Oh, he went for the rolling back take there, it looked like.
Good transitions there.
Time!
Unlucky.
Really interesting now. That was a really good little match, that was. Yeah, all the way through that, Chris was trying to finish the fight. He was looking for a submission.
Yeah, a lot of composure as well.
He shot that single to double nicely in the beginning. Really good awareness on the leg locks as well, even with a good bite. Always focused on clearing his knee, kept himself out of trouble. Good performance.
And your winner is in the red corner, Christopher Edwards.
Yeah, Chris Edwards taking that one with a dominant performance,
really
you have to say. Good effort from Finley as well. Yeah. Looking for those leg locks himself throughout the match. Yeah, really good, yeah. It was a really good, like this, the first couple of fights here in our adult card have shown a really good level and completely different styles. Yeah. Right? Completely different styles to one another. A little bit more of a slower pace for the adults. Yeah, more control, grind it out, but still going for stuff. There was no stalling for the whole fight. There was action all the way through.
Ladies and gentlemen, next up we have some super heavyweight action. We have the male Nogi minus 100.5 kg. Making their way to the blue corner, representing Trident BJJ. Make some noise for Paul Sheeran.
So here we go, mate. Some of the bigger boys now.
The big boys.
Paul Sheeran at Trident BJJ. 2024 Armed Forces Podium Medalist Champion. I think he's a military guy.
I think he is.
It's in the purple belt division. So this will be our highest ranked belts that we've seen roll tonight.
Yeah, so far, yeah.
Over 20 previous comps, including ADCC English Open.
And to face him, making his way to the red corner, representing Alento Bristol Dojo, I want to hear you for Frank Matthews.
And his opponent is a face that's very familiar with all of these shows. Cameraman extraordinaire, usually the other side of the camera. Frank Matthews, a big part of the Showtex team.
He is, yeah. He's stepping up in weight, I think, in this match. But Frank is very, very experienced. He competes every weekend near enough, you know.
Yeah.
So this should be interesting.
Your referee in charge, Mohammed Ito.
So Mo in charge. Here we go. Oh, Paul opting to engage in that front headlock position, that trying to snap Frank down. So Paul looking strong as well.
Yeah, you can see a little bit of a weight difference there between both competitors.
Yeah, a good arm drag is going to be the difference here, I think. One decent arm drag.
With these big guys, they will hand fight a lot.
Yeah. Oh, shrouds that front headlock.
Using a snap down.
Snap down.
See how Frank defends this.
Yeah, so also you don't see as many big guys going to the back. Oh, nice. Watch the arms.
Oh,
Go watch the arms.
nice.
Oh, very nice.
Very smooth transition there.
Very, very nice transition.
Impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Very,
came
very
on
quick for a big guy there.
Oh, you're very quick, yeah. That came on very quickly. You heard it was a verbal submission. You can see here, as he rolls off the side here, now he senses the arms there, takes it. Very nice. He was always, because he was almost facing the feet before Frank could turn over, Frank was always going to roll into the armbar.
Yeah.
And your winner, submitting by armbar, is in the blue corner, Paul Sheeran.
Yeah, very nice movement, very nice submission.
Impressive, that. Very impressive.
Very, very nice.
As soon as he went belly down on that armbar, it was literally on,
yeah,
wasn't
exactly.
it?
He did everything right by instead of being belly down, he was almost facing the legs at the back, which meant any time Frank tries to roll, he's going to roll into the
just made
armbar.
it tighter,
Yeah. If he was belly down, let's say, as Frank rolled, he might have cleared his elbow slightly, but he was always going to roll into the armbar. Brilliant, brilliant technique, and it was really tight. As soon as he sensed it, he snatched it really tight.
Yeah.
He didn't mess around with it. Great finish.
Next up, we have the ladies bringing it to Tanto. This is for the female no-gi, minus 58.5 kg. Making their way to the blue corner, representing K2 Nuki BJJ, Izzy Von Carla.
So I'm looking forward to this one, mate. I've cornered against Izzy a few times with one or two of my girls, and also her opponent, Michelle. She's trained with us a few times, so I'm really looking forward to this match.
First ladies match in the adult prelims. No-gi.
And making their way to the red corner, representing Roger Gracie Bristol, Michelle Scoos.
So yeah, Michelle is a very dedicated grappler. She was with us for a little while, was at Pedro Bessa, and she's now at Roger Gracie, I believe. Very dedicated to jiu-jitsu, always looking to improve, trains hard, was always, from the moment she started, willing to put herself out there and compete.
Your referee in charge, Mohamed Ito.
Here we go. Here go the ladies. Is he opting to sit? So Michelle's very strong.
Yeah, she looks very
Yeah,
strong.
she's very strong for her size. Is he staying composed? Got that one button. Oh, she's gone back to the hook now. I've gone back to the guard.
You can see Michelle's got a really good base there.
Yeah. Looking to offset those hips. Really listening to her corner very well. Very vocal corner. She's listening, taking it all in. Is he really struggling with the strength as well to
Yeah.
clear the arm, to get some hip mobility?
She needs to try and break her posture, I believe. If she can break her posture, get her off balance a little bit, she'd probably be a little bit more successful.
Misha's got to watch that. She's letting that arm go across that chest a little bit too far. There is a chance that Izzy can rotate to that armbar, especially now. There it is.
She's leaving the arm there.
It's there. That's tight. But
can
she's
step
lucky
over.
because the thumb. Yeah, the thumb was.
Stepped over there.
Michelle done very well there. The thumb wasn't. It was the wrong way, so the elbow wasn't quite in there. That leg's in though. If she can get that leg over the top and get a bite on that leg, that's a lovely attempt
Looking
from
for the heel
Michelle.
hook here.
Really good attempt from Michelle. Yeah, that was a really good attempt. Izzy half went for a heel hook, and it wasn't quite there, and Michelle sat straight to hers. Okay. Izzy opting to sit again. She's going straight onto that leg. She can step over to that now. Oh, that front headlock position for Michelle. So we're back in this guard position. Again, is he struggling with those arms?
Yeah.
Michelle's very strong in that position. She's got to watch this idiot sweep though. She's really got to watch this sweep now, or she,
Yeah, she stepped back a little bit there.
Referee
Yeah.
decision. Referee decision, red.
Now that footlock's there. That's really tight now. So she can sit
Gonna
the
sit
hit, the
in.
knee through. Yeah. She's lost this because Izzy's got the knee shield back through. She's done really well there. Even with Michelle's knee in, Izzy can keep her hips really close. There'll be no extension. She could switch it over to a Aoki lock sort of position. And that's gone. So you just off that top knee cut pass, nice back step, good work from Izzy.
Referee has given Michelle the first period.
Is he going to wrestle back up? She is.
Back to her feet.
Michelle's
Michelle
opting to
pulling
sit.
guard.
Yeah.
She's looking for that leg entanglement,
She
I
is.
think.
She can fish that left foot deeper. She might be able to elevate her hip enough to get through to that leg. She's just not deep enough. Yeah, she's lost that now. This is a good time for Izzy to pass this, clear that top leg, and back step maybe from here. Misha's going to wrestle up, I think. She's going to be strong in this position. Nice work from Izzy.
She's looking to advance, but Michelle might be looking for the Kimura, maybe.
Yeah, I mean... that leg can step over.
Yeah.
So now Izzy's in a really nice position. She can step round for that arm bar. She can get her left leg over the top of the arm. She could step all the way round for that arm bar. She's still her left leg all the way round. Really nice.
Referee's decision.
Because Michelle's got the
Referee's
arm.
decision is red.
Because she's got the arm, if Izzy postures up, she's going to get swept. She done really. Oh, Michelle's really caught that leg. She's not got to rush for this heel now. There we go.
She
Really
put that
nice.
heel up.
Really nice.
If Izzy had put her foot flat on the floor, she wouldn't have gave the heel. She brought her heel off the floor.
Yeah, really, really nice. She isolated that leg really well, and as soon as it was there, secured it. There it is. Yeah, really nice. Good work. Great
Lovely submission.
entanglement. Yeah, really good.
Your winner with submission by heel hook is in the red corner, Michelle Scoos.
Yeah, brilliant performance from Michelle. Showing she's a absolute credit to people who just see what they want and they stick to it. She's stuck to her jiu-jitsu the last couple of years, and she does nothing but train her jiu-jitsu over and over. She's moved around and found the team that suits her, somewhere where she can get her head down and get on with it, and that's showing by her improvement, right?
Yeah, that was really impressive.
Really good.
She looks extremely strong, but her actual skill level for jiu-jitsu is very, very good as well.
Not even been training 2 years yet. So,
Impressive.
yeah, really impressive. She's very strong, like I said. But yeah, a credit to her in that she stuck with her jiu-jitsu. That's paid off because that's a seasoned opponent as well.
Next up, we have the ultra heavyweights. Bringing on the fire to Tanto, we have the male no-gi plus 100.5 kg. Representing Wiltshire Grappling, making their way to the blue corner, Lee Ibbotson.
So here come the big boys. So I know Lee. I've known Lee for many years. He used to work on the door with us many years ago with my brother and I at a club that we were at. Started doing jiu-jitsu a few years ago. And again, someone who sort of found it, stuck with it, really enjoys it. And then he found a home at Wiltshire Grappling with Mark Clark, who you'll see in his corner, who's competing later on. And he now teaches a kids class there or a beginner's class or something there as well.
Yeah, I can see from his resume he's done a lot of invitational fight shows, so this setting should be good for him.
Yeah, that's his style, right? Submission only is what he likes.
Balancing the scale for this ultra heavyweight fight-off. Representing Trojan Free Fighters, making their way to the red corner, Nathaniel Williams.
So his opponent is Nathaniel Williams. Now, I don't know Nathaniel, but he's been very active on social media, saying he's been training hard on this, posting videos of him running and stuff and working hard. Do you know him, Paul?
Yeah, he trains out of Trojan Free Fighters Bristol under Mario Saeed. He competes quite regularly. I think he's been training a few years as well now. I think he's a blue belt, I believe.
He looks a legitimate big boy. He looks big and strong as well.
Oh, yes.
He's not very flamboyant in his clothing, though, is he? He's, we're not going to get them confused, that's for sure.
Your referee in charge is Marcelo Coppa.
Okay, Lee looking to walk forward, engaging that collar tie.
Lee looks like a strong boy.
Yeah. He's got those attributes where he's thick, but not really tall, not really long, you know? He's not short by any stretch of... Oh, lovely outside trip. Yeah, look like the Ashibare there from Lee. Arm drag to the back, really nice. Is someone going for a ride? Can't slam, but you can
mat
use
return
it.
him here.
Oh, very, and a great
good roll
transition. You need to get those hips down a bit. Those hips are a bit high. Make your opponent carry your weight, right?
Yeah, you need to get his hips a little bit lower.
Lower, yeah. Go to knee on belly maybe from here.
Yeah, he's got good pressure. He's probably looking for that head and arm.
Yeah, nice gift wrap. Yeah, here it comes.
Looking for the back there.
Yeah, he's gonna. If he can go gift wrap, he might get the back position. Yeah, that's not a bad position. So see how Lee, where he put himself there, and Nathaniel overhooked his head. I sometimes tell my guys to do that because the person on top shouldn't be holding you down. So when they do hold you down like this, they expose their back.
Yeah.
So Nathaniel's holding the head, which means the back's exposed as soon as he turns. Lee did transition very well there, but Nathaniel scrambled.
Got to his feet.
Yeah, scrambled brilliantly.
Body lock position from Lee. He's got that body lock there. Let's see what he does with that.
Yeah, it's gone, I think, and Nathaniel's got those double overs. Lovely. Lovely
Nice throw
trip.
Will he stay on the head or will he circle to the back?
Yeah, it looks like he's going towards that anaconda position. He is without the proper grip as well.
Yeah, he needs to set that up.
Yeah, there's no proper grip. Maybe he gets this in training because of his strength. Yeah, it's really hard from that grip. Lee doesn't look like he's built for anaconda chokes. To be fair, they don't favour him.
Those arms are a bit big, I think.
against an opponent with shoulders like Nathaniel's as well, right?
Yeah.
Referee's decision.
To the back again.
Referee's decision is blue.
See if he keeps this ride from the back.
Yeah. I'd like to see him bring the hand down. Oh, he's done well there. I want him to go to the hand inside the thigh and control the thigh. But he's done well there because he's caught the leg on the other side. He can step up to the back now from here. Step his left leg up and he'll be on the back. Here it comes. Not too high or he'll get swept. Yeah, I don't think you can sleep on Nathaniel's strength, right?
Is he going to slip out and give his back?
Oh, get a straight arm bar.
Yeah, he slipped out.
Back.
He was too high. He was too high.
Nice little exchange. Lee should go seatbelt here, I think, and then not try and break the guy down when you haven't got a hook in. If he'd gone seatbelt there, I think he'd have secured the back really nicely.
He can get the back here if he gets that second
get a hook in.
He's too high again.
Yeah, too high.
All he has to do is tripod and...
Yeah, he just needs a tripod and shake, and Nathaniel can come to his left. And he's clear. It looks like he's trying to protect the arm, which is not on threat in this position. Guillotine position. On that front headlock again.
Let's see if he goes for that anaconda again.
Yes, if Lee goes back round to that back again, or whether he's going to stay there. At the moment, Nathaniel could sit through that side. Guillotine attempt. Heads out.
Nathaniel needs to turn in, really, not turn away.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a big ask when you've got someone like Lee on top of you, right, bearing down. But it's doing nothing for you when you turn the opposite way. You're not going to turn into a dominant position. You're only going to turn into more defense. And I'd rather have somebody on my front than my back.
Yeah.
Is Lee going to opt to pass, or is he going to stay there? That knee on belly is there for him. If you can put that left knee on the belly. Oh, lovely transition. He's got his knees up a bit higher. Yeah, if he gets his knees up a bit higher, it opens up more submissions to him. Here he's got not got many submissions. A head and arm possibly an Americana or something. If you get his knees up nice and high, we open up arm bars, etc. as well.
Yeah, he could also go to like
Here's
the
the head and arm.
mountains as well.
Yeah.
He's looking for the head and arm choke.
Yeah, for sure. So
I
he's
think he's
opting
close
for
to
the.
getting that, I think.
Yeah, he was
looks very
opting
strong
for
in that
the
position.
for like the rear naked grip position almost. I'd go palm to palm. And
Oh,
then
he
elbow down the back.
over.
Yeah, because that's the trouble.
Referee decision.
I think the palm to palm would have been nice for
Palm to
Lee.
palm is a stronger grip.
Yeah, for sure.
Nathaniel on top. Be interesting to see what he can do from this position there.
Yeah, if he can lace that arm through the legs and sprawl back, he could pass that guard. Yeah, Nathaniel needs to get busy to pass that guard. He's got a minute and a bit to work. Nice underhook from Lee.
Is he going to look for the deep half, or is he going to get guard back? Looking to recover his guard fully, I think. Nathaniel's hips are very high.
Very high, yeah. Oh, he could pass here. Yeah, he can pass, go back. If he goes back over to the back. He's left his leg out, though. Nice transition to the back.
A little bit of conditioning is setting in here, I think.
Yeah, it certainly is, yeah. Yeah, so I know Lee took this fight last minute. Like it was only a week or two ago. He took this fight. So that's one of those things. Gym ready and competing ready are different things, aren't they?
100%. Is he going to lose that position?
He's got that Kimura. So is
Kimura.
Going to come over for the Choi bar, or is he going to go for the Kimura from there? He's going for the Kimura from there. There's a nice sweep he could have got from there, but Nathaniel's done well there. Nathaniel needs to clear that bottom knee. He's not going to pass with that there. Good use of the arm from Lee as well to
frames.
regard. Yeah, exactly. And use to the gift wrap. Oh, he might come up on top here. He's going to come out the back. Yeah, he's done very well.
And
Man,
time!
yeah. That might be the deciding factor in that last round as well, right?
Yeah. I think Lee pretty much dominated that match, to be honest,
Yeah.
positionally.
Here's the replay. Lee, once he was on the back with that mat return, and then a really good scramble from Nathaniel, but once Lee was on top in that front position, he was very strong. And it's a lovely trip.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
And your winner is in the blue corner, Leah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Leah
decisive win now.
Decisive win. It wasn't particularly sexy, but it was controlled. He knew what he was doing. He never really put a foot wrong. He didn't make too many mistakes. Most of the time when he ended up in a bad position, we've got to credit the fact that Nathaniel's massive and knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
So it's not that Lee made any mistakes. His opponent was just a worthy competitor, and he had to be on his business from the outset. Really good match.
Yeah, good match, guys.
Okay, so up in our screens now, if you're watching online, that's the QR code. Scan that QR code and you can interact and you can talk with us. Let us know who your performance of the night is, your fight of the night, what fights you're watching, how you're scoring fights. Give the commentators feedback on what you think of the show. All of this is warranted. We are interacting with you as well, so you will probably get a shout out. Let us know you're watching, let us know how the show's going, and also big up your fighter.
Next up, we have the male no-gi minus 70 kg. Making their way to the blue corner, representing Drake, Angus Grecian.
So Angus Grecian from Drake. Blue belt from Drake. Obviously the Drake name, it doesn't need any introduction, does it, in the world of grappling?
No, they are one of the top gyms around, actually.
Yeah, the Williams brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the top gyms around, especially in this format.
Yeah, highly respected.
Yeah.
And making their way to the red corner, representing Blue Dog, BJJ, Bradley Harmer.
Okay, his opponent, Bradley Harmer from Blue Dog BJJ.
Yeah, he's very experienced. He's had 230 jiu-jitsu matches.
A weekend, we call that.
Yes, and he's obviously a BJJ blue belt and a first-dan judo black belt.
Yeah. I mean, what that means for what a lot of jiu-jitsu guys will experience when they compete against judo guys is very solid top pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can win in
Your
judo just
referee
from
in
holding
charge,
somebody down.
Mr. Marcello Coppa.
Also, it means you have to be careful. Angus has to be careful with engaging in body lock positions because hip throws.
Yeah, that
and
upper body,
trips.
isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Hip throws and trips. Are you going to tell them about the hand fighting here? Yeah, that's the referee just saying to him, listen, guys, we're not slap fighting. You should be using your hands to engage in the clip into the clinch. This is better. So what we might actually see from looking at this, Bradley he's doing that head snapping, going, reaching towards the single.
Yeah.
He could wrestle up on the body lock and get a Harigoshi off of that quite nicely. Or an Uchimata. Off of this, and if you could, oh, nice drive. Lovely sprawl. Great shot, lovely sprawl.
Hope he's not injured there. It's just landed off the mat.
Yeah. This position here, you can get the hip throw off of this position, but Angus doing really well with his hips.
Yeah, he's trying to back his hips away. I
Yeah.
think he knows about his judo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not trying to go hip to hip there. Good defense.
Nice shot.
Nice single leg.
On that guillotine position. Here's the throw. Yeah,
Beautiful.
really nice. That was more of a wrestling caricature headlock throw. Really well executed. And this is the position I was saying about this sort of side control Kesikatami position.
Yeah.
It's a really, lots of the jiu-jitsu guys I've played with over the years say that's the position, you know, like when you get your judo guy, it's a solid position.
I've trained with a lot of judo guys, and if you get under that Kesikatami position, it's absolute hell.
Good transition. Really nice transition to north-south.
Bradley looks really solid on top.
That's the first warning. That's the first warning we've heard of the night. Listen, you're stalling a bit here, let's work. I mean, nobody's been given the first round yet, so there's nothing to stall for, but...
Referee decision! Referee decision is red!
Yeah, I think with that throw...
Yeah.
And being dominant thereafter, it had to go that way, right? But as far as I could see, that's the only deciding factor from here.
Same position, middle of the mat.
Nasty mark on Bradley's head from when he shot off the mat.
Yeah.
He was looking to step over then to this sort of a crucifix position. Choosing to disengage. Yeah, very experienced referee. Marcelo's very experienced, been in the game a very long time. Lots of hand fighting, stepping up. I think this comes from as well. Bradley can't really engage in that upper body clinch. He's already been thrown once from there. So he's got to try and arm drag or shoot to a leg, really.
This hand fighting can be quite exhausting as well. Continual pressure, movement. Did he pull guard there?
I think he pulled guard, yeah. Or should we say attempted to pull guard.
Good pass by Bradley to mount. And a reset.
So yeah, Bradley needs to be active from here now, not just kill from the mount position. Oh, this is a nice position now. All he can't do, he cannot let Angus get that left underhook back now. Back to mount. Well, 3/4 mount.
He's got to walk that arm up now.
Here we go. He's going to have to, if he gets that arm locked off though, which he's going to struggle to do. There we go. Now he's got to try and clear the guard though. So not so much. Bradley needed to utilise the walking. You see guys in that position walking their fingers up.
Referee's decision.
It's much stronger than trying to force the arm
decision
up.
is red.
Yeah, I think what we've got here, we've got a perfect example of cancelling each other out. They're both very skilled competitors. They both really know what they're doing, but they cancel each other's game out really well, or know how to cancel each other's game out.
Good pass there.
Yeah, nice pass.
Bradley goes 2-0 up.
On that north-south again. Oh, lovely,
Very
sweep.
good by Angus. Great reversal.
Yeah, very nice. Oh, he's straight to mount. He looks like he's intent on attacking a bit more as well.
Look for that Ezekiel, I think.
Yeah, did look like it. And they're giving the
Gonna
back.
take the back now.
Yeah. He exposed the back really. Oh, now. So Bradley did really well there, sliding down. He's leaving his neck and he's sliding out. That was really good.
Good escape there.
Yeah, lots of people would have given up on the escape to try and defend the choke. Really nice. And he's ended up back on top, which, for the 2 seconds that Angus was on top, you could tell he was hard work in that position.
Yeah.
Mount to back was really smooth. Nice, really good again. And he's on the
got
back.
his back now.
Oh, that's tight. That's very tight. Under the chin,
Yeah,
it's done.
he's got it.
Wow. What a transition to the back.
Opportunist submission there.
Yeah, that was, I think he'd lulled him in by not really being very active from Mount previously. He lulled him in, spun and took that back with a fantastic rear naked.
Great finish.
Here it comes, I think. Here's he steps over to the back, straight on the choke before the hook was even in. Yeah, brilliant, brilliant finish to the fight. Really nice. Yeah, as I was saying, I think that's just a case of they were cancelling each other out until one gave the other something and they both took the opportunities.
Yeah. Really good.
And your
Good
winner by rear naked choke is in the red corner, Bradley Harmer.
Yep, get on our QR code, guys. Scan our QR code. Let us know on our social media platforms that you're watching. Let us know that you're enjoying what you're enjoying, the submissions, what you think of each fight. We'll give you a shout out where we can. Hit me up at WesMerch on Instagram. Let me know you're watching. I'll repost what you post as well.
All action in the next matchup with the female Nogi minus 64 kg. Making their way to the blue corner, representing Invictus Jiu-Jitsu, Heidi Rhea.
Okay, here we go, mate. Our next ladies match. So we have Heidi Rhea fighting out of Invictus Jiu-Jitsu.
Previously won on Polaris Uprising
Yeah.
and is ADCC champion.
I remember watching her on Polaris as well. She's also got Mark from Wiltshire Grappling in her corner. So she cross-trains or is getting experience. But she looked very good on the Uprising, mate. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. I know her opponent quite well.
And making their way to the red corner, representing Short MMA. Let me hear you for Lauren Allwood.
So I've commentated some of Lauren's MMA fights. I commentated when she was in the Four Nations. I really like Lauren. Lauren's a tough, tenacious girl. She had some tough fights in the Four Nations. But yeah, she's a very good competitor. I like commentating her stuff. She's also a very good tattoo artist.
Okay, interesting. I'm guessing by her MMA background, she'll be looking to probably wrestle from top position.
Your referee in charge is Mr. Marcello Coppa.
Oh, lovely shot. Yeah, Heidi's height really helping her there. She could get her hips away.
Look for the Uchimata there.
Yeah, she's done really well off of that. She shot to that body lock, got the right underhook, and she put two or three attacks together off that, made Heidi work. Heidi cleared that really well. Hit throw, and she lost it. Lauren did well there to keep the body lock position off of Heidi's missed hip throw.
Covered full guard though, really well.
Yeah, now Lauren's got to watch Heidi's attacks from the guard. Taking that arm across the body, which means she's open to a triangle or an armbar.
Looking for the arm drag there.
So now, there's the, oh, that was the armbar attempt. Watch the sweep. Let's watch the triangle off of this attempt here as well. If Heidi switches back the other way, that triangle's a real threat. There's the straight armbar option as well. If she can unpick
She just needs to
the arm from there.
Yeah.
Here. Oh, there's the leg entanglement. Lauren opting for a straight foot lock. She wants the toe hold. There's the wrong way. Heidi snatched it the wrong way. That toe hold is still an option. Still an option. That's there. That's there. Really interesting little entanglement. Good wrestling up from Lauren. Nice
takedown there.
Yeah.
Back's available, possibly.
Referee's decision. Referee's decision is red.
Just head and arm now as well. Lauren's in a really good position to start advancing up the body for this head and arm choke. Goes to mount.
Nice solid position for this choke. Just give her a little bit of space there.
So she could isolate that arm for the triangle, but That's the wrong opponent I would think would go for a triangle of the two of them, from mount particularly as well. She's looking to isolate that arm again. That will expose the arm that's at the top as well for a possible arm bar. As she reaches back for this arm, that arm bar is an option now. She's lost that. Ezekiel choke. Oh, now she can step up for this arm.
She might lose the position.
She might. She's done very well.
She recovered it well.
She's got the arm still a threat. That arm's still in trouble. She's not going to get it now. Good work from Heidi.
Good escape there.
Yeah, good work. Oh, lovely zip through. Very good from Heidi as well. Heidi could really use her length here. That's perfect. That's really nice. She's going to look for an anaconda. Oh, nice pass. Nice sweep.
Just going for that inverted triangle there. It's not quite secure.
No, it's way more difficult now that Lauren's got back to her knees. This Kimura's even difficult from that position. She's got that cinched up. She can get the sweep from here. I don't think she'll get the Kimura. She can get the sweep and step over to the back. Here's the back
decision
take.
is
She
red.
could go to this dog
Now she
bar.
can attack that,
Yeah.
that arm.
She's going the other way for the Kimura, and then she can come back over for the back, and
Good
she's
escape.
lost it.
Good escape. from
Yeah,
Lauren.
really good. And that straight footlocks there again. That straight footlocks there for Lauren, but the size and leg difference is going to make it difficult for her, of course, because in this position, Heidi's not struggling to put her foot on the floor at all, is she?
No.
That just comes from being that much longer. That's nice. She can switch this to
Got
the...
a nice
she
twist
got
on
it.
it. Lovely.
She got it. Well done. I don't know whether that's... I don't know whether those braces on her ankles are indicative of some sort of weakness in the angle, but she got that really nicely. She held on that ankle and rolled through for it really nicely. Here it comes here. It's when she reverts over now. There it is.
Yeah, that comes on really tight because
Yeah.
she kind of like turned the wrong way, to be honest.
Yeah.
On defence.
Really nice finish.
Good finish there.
And your winner by submission is in the red corner, Lauren Allwood.
Yeah, great finish. A lovely little fight to watch that was. Very technical, back and forth. Both girls with submission attempts and control.
Yeah, really good match that.
Yeah, we've had a great adult early prelim card, haven't we, so far?
Yeah, it's been
I mean,
fantastic.
as far as the whole card goes, we're about not even halfway through
No.
yet. So when we finish with our adult early prelims card, we will get the adult prelims, and then we get the adult main card.
Yeah, so we got the
If
pro
you're watching
matches.
at home on Fight World TV, or here as well, the action that's yet to come is just going to get better and better.
It may be lightweight, but it's getting kind of heavy. The next one is male Nogi, minus 76 kg. Representing Rising Tide BJJ, making their way to the blue corner, Ethan Sampson.
So Ethan Sampson, from Rising Tide, so your local boy here. Trip Jiu-Jitsu. I like his rack guard. A Marlboro packet, but with mushrooms going out of it.
Very unique.
Yeah.
And representing Roger Gracie Bristol, making their way to the red corner, Charlie Dyer.
Another competitor from Roger Gracie.
Yeah, the Roger Gracie guys coming out again. We saw Michelle from Roger Gracie earlier take the win. Charlie Dyer been training 19 months. Blue belt.
Your referee in charge is Mr. Neto.
Yeah, really good, solid clinch game initiated in the beginning. Both opting for that. Oh, lovely arm drag. What a beautiful arm drag. Yeah, lulled him in by clinching, and then the arm drag off of the back of that. Really nice. Steps into that guard.
Looks like he's got a back step.
Yeah, I did see the back step attempt there. Oh,
Nice
lovely pass.
pass.
You got to watch his leg when he does that pass, though. Really nice pass. Again, exchanging in the wrestling. And there's a lovely...
Ethan's got some very creative entries.
Yeah, off the arm drag, for sure. He's really nice off of that. And wouldn't be surprised if we don't see something off of the Russian tie position in a minute. There we go. Russian tie. Oh,
what a reversal.
Wow, what
A great foot sweep.
What a sweep. Lovely. Nice, good work. Good work from both. Oh, lovely. Switch that violin armbar straight to the normal armbar. He's got his other leg in the half guard position, so he won't get that. Yeah, tell you what Ethan does really well is he just attacks something all of a sudden.
Yeah.
There's no setup, there's no nothing. You just snatch that armbar attempt.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful attempt there. Lovely pass as well. Both guys showing really good skill here.
Oh. This is really nice. He scrambled. Oh, he was on the arm lock.
Referee's decision.
That came out of nowhere.
Referee's decision is blue.
Go watch Kimura from here for a back take, or is he going to step over for the armbar? To the back. Nice, the wrong hook really. He's on the wrong side, but he's going to make up for it, I think. Yeah, he's got it back.
Trying to get his back to the floor.
Yeah.
Lovely recovery.
Did very well clearing that hook.
Yeah.
He stepped over the body lock, body triangle, and it forced him to open, and he cleared that. It was really nice.
It's a really good match, this.
Yeah, someone's turned the volume up on it a bit, haven't they?
Yeah.
This one's one of those that's warmed up a lot. Really good. Arm bars there. So this is just down to that grip fighting now. I would imagine he's going to, trying to hitchhiker escape out of this if he does sit back with that arm.
If he puts that foot in, he can look for the triangle. Yeah.
Full
starts to come up.
There's also a nice.
Beautiful.
Really nice.
Great escape.
Engaging in this wrestling grip fighting exchange again. Yeah, really nice. Each of them with trip attempts. Yeah, they've both sort of figured each other out a bit on the feet, haven't they?
Cancelling each other out a little bit.
Yeah, maybe one of them was just shooting a
Referee
minute.
decision. Referee decision is a red.
One apiece.
All to play for this last phase of the match.
Oh, there it is again. Oh, it didn't quite pay
Couldn't
off, but
secure that
lovely
one
arm
this time.
drag.
Good attempt.
Knee cut pass from here, maybe. He's all but passed. Yeah, there we go. Onto that Kimura position where he can take the back really nicely.
Looks
off
like
of it.
Charlie's taken over a little bit
Yeah.
here now. He's really keeping a good pace.
A nice transition to the back. Yeah, this is nice. He's just got to keep fighting here and make Ethan work. And Ethan might slip up and he might get an arm under the neck. Just keep fighting like that. That's in, that's in. Elbow back and that's finished.
If he pulls the top arm though, he can.
Yeah, he needs to hide that
Good
top
hand
arm.
fighting there, but
Yeah,
he's hit it.
really nice.
Excellent.
Yeah, really,
As
really
that
good
match
finish.
went on, he really turned the screw
Yeah.
there.
And what he did do is, as soon as he had the back and he was fighting that chin, he was relentless.
Yeah.
He was just relentless on that, which is the way to fight that position. This position here, you just fight that and you make the person defend,
Yeah.
and eventually they reach for the wrong thing and it slips under. Really nice.
Really impressive.
Yeah, that was a really good match. Two very well matched competitors who had to really be on their P's and Q's with each other, but I think cardio and stuff just started to take over for Charlie and he settled into the fight more and more.
Your winner by submission with a rear naked choke is in the red corner, Charlie Dyer.
Yeah, Charlie Dyer. So that's two late finishes from the Hodges Gracie team. They must be teaching their guys, you know, like, look, you're in the fight to the last. It's don't rest on your laurels. Always be looking to finish a
They
fight.
seem to be getting stronger as the matches go on
Yeah.
as well, you know.
Yeah.
So obviously they're doing something right in that camp, you know.
Yeah, pacing it really well. Yeah, both competitors we've seen look really impressive. That was a brilliant little match. Two more then, mate. Two more on our adults early prelims card, and then we will get to our prelim card and our main card of the night.
Bringing back the heavyweights, we have the male no-gi minus 94.3 kg category. Making their way to the blue corner, representing Wilshire Grappling, Jack Whitburn.
So, in our heavyweights again now, we have Jack Whitburn. I've seen Jack compete before. He's an experienced grappler.
This is the 94 kilo division.
Yeah, he's competed in multiple competitions. He says.
And making the way to the red corner, representing Exeter BJJ. Please make some noise for Rafael Zierek.
So Rafael's only been competing 1.5 years, but 3 times Devon Open champion, Newport gold medalist, Somerset gold medalist, ADCC medalist. It's a good 1.5 years.
Yeah, he's been very busy.
Your referee in charge is Mr. Neto.
So a couple of you guys at home might be thinking about why we haven't seen any of these guys with their tops off, like at many submission grappling events. Lovely Uchimata attempt. Because we're under IBJJF rules, you must wear a rash guard. Nice. Jack looking for that hip throw again.
Yeah.
Rafael in the Polish colours.
He might look for that sweep there on that side.
Yeah.
The butterfly hook.
Yeah, he's not setting up the arm bar, so I think he's trying for the sweep for sure. Nice transition, lovely. He attacked that heel really quickly.
Looking for the heel hook there.
Yeah, his knee is in, so Rafael needs to clear that knee line. He's often trying to hold his own leg to stop the leg going straight, but that's not going to be a defense, because if it does pop, he's going to get caught. He needs to start attacking his knee line and clear that knee line. That will come on really quickly if he gets extended. He needs to get that knee line clear. It's a bad position for us to see. That's better. So that knee line is still in. That's better. It's clear. There we go.
He has put it back in though.
Confident. And he's attacked his own leg.
His own leg, yeah.
With one hand. This is nice now. Oh, he's going for the toe hold from there, is he? Yeah, he's trying to get the toe hold from there. He's going to struggle from that position. I think he kicked him in the face when he was trying to kick out.
I think it was a kick or a knee, I think.
I think he acknowledged it was an accident straight away, though. Oh, nice. Couldn't make any sort of angle on that. No.
Referee decision.
Those 2.5 minutes went by.
Referee decision is blue.
Nice pass. So
Rafael's got good pressure there on top there.
Yeah. I was just saying
Isolating
both
that
need
arm.
to be more active.
Yeah.
Although the pressure's good, you need to be trying to pass with it, right? Because that is a lot of pressure. You can see with Jack's head how much pressure.
Yeah.
Isolated for the Americana attempt. And again. There we go. Is he going to get it? He's got no outward momentum on it, so
I
your arm
think he
can
needs
travel
to
a fair way.
get the elbow a little bit lower to the body.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
A leg attempt. That's in there now. That's really tight. Can't quite get it tucked under the elbow pit. Here we go. This Rafael timed that
Good
escape
escape.
really well, didn't he?
Yeah. His leg was a little bit too straight as well to hit that heel hook.
Yeah. Pass to the side control. Look, he was trying to step over to Mank rather than go knee on belly there. There we go.
Again, he's trying to bring that arm up.
Yeah, and he's already got his Mank quite high, even with the leg still in. Watch this Kimura here. And now the Dars. Yeah.
Guillotine's there as well.
Needs to clear that knee to get past that.
Coming up for the end of the second period, Rafael looks a little bit more dominant this period.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. He's had the more attempts, hasn't he? He's been on top for most of the period.
Referee decision.
Let's see.
Referee decision
Yeah.
is red.
So here we go again, all to play for in this last round.
Yeah, he's trying to figure out that straight armbar attempt into the Americana.
Good recovery to full guard.
Looking for that straight arm lock position. Oh, you might get this up violin armbar. Ooh. His guard is a little bit low on that violin armbar. As he reached over, he needed to rotate his hips a bit more.
Yeah, you need to create a bit of an angle there
Exactly,
with the hips.
yeah.
Looking for it again. Let's see if he
Yes,
creates
can't-
angle. He needs to get onto his hip a little bit.
Yeah, well, he hadn't rotated the arm that time
Yeah.
either. Looks like deep half score. Gonna try and opt for that.
I think Rafael might
Leg
start
lock
to
again.
sit back on that leg.
Yeah, he's gonna watch that leg lock though, Rafael, and the arm bar. That arm. Oh, nice.
That was close.
Good attempt.
That was close.
Really, yeah. Really good attempt.
Is he going to look for the armbar himself or the back?
This is a better position for Rafael.
Less than a minute, he'd be wise to probably go for it.
Yeah, he could step over with the left foot to secure the back, and then you got the arm bar with it. There we go. He needs to square back up.
Yeah,
though.
he needs
can't
to
be off
chase the back
side.
a little bit.
Yeah.
He might end up losing it.
Yeah, he's lost it, I think. You don't want the body triangle there. That's the worst
Yeah,
position
he's
to be
just
in.
squared him up there. He's lost the back position.
Nice, good scramble.
20 seconds. Just dive for
Oh,
a
he
leg.
jumped for it.
That's
He's got
it.
on it. I can't see what he's on.
Don't know if he's looking for a knee bar or...
Yeah, I thought it was a knee bar. It's got to be a knee bar or toe hold, just because of the position that we're in. Now he's got something.
Nice.
Time!
Good end to the match as well.
Yeah, really good. When there was action, it was really good,
Yeah.
right? Some really good scrambles.
They both went for it at the end
Yeah,
of that
they
third
did.
period.
Yeah, really nice leg entanglement attempts. But I mean, we've got to remember these are blue belt competitors.
Yeah.
You know, like a couple of years ago, they wouldn't have even been allowed to do heel hooks.
Decision. Your winner is in the blue corner, Jack Whitburn.
I think it was that last minute or so when he was attacking.
Yeah,
Close fight.
very close fight. Very close fight. Very fun fight, that one.
I got to say, the matchmaking has been absolutely fantastic on these matches.
Fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, what a brilliant start to the Tanto brand, right? What an introduction to the company, to the event. It's been fantastic. Our early prelims, our juvenile cards have been absolutely great. The highest level I've seen on any other card throughout the UK, for sure.
I think we have one more match
We do, mate.
for the prelims.
Final match of the adult early prelims. Then we'll have a break and we'll be straight into our prelim card.
A middleweight action with the male no-gi minus 82.3 kg. Making their way to the blue corner, representing Rising Tide BJJ, Noah Sampson.
Noah Sampson, Rising Tide, right here in Weston-Super-Mare. When we tried to get some information out of him, Paul, about, you know, his background, what he's done, his jiu-jitsu and stuff, he informed us he's in a band called Unit 731.
Shout out.
So, yeah, they'll be at #1 next week now. We will all be walking out to Unit 731 tunes before we know it. Yeah, Rising Tide, we've seen plenty of them tonight. Had some good performances. Noah Sampson closing out our early card.
Following him, making his way to the red corner, representing Roger Gracie, Bristol, Callum Birkinshaw.
So Callum Birkinshaw from Roger Gracie. It's going to be interesting, this, because as you highlighted in the previous fight, they seem to get better as the fight's going on. I mean, it can be many different things. Perhaps they're fitter. That's one reason. Perhaps the way they train is that they remain in the fight to the end. They're always looking for a finish. They never take their foot off the gas pedal. Maybe they just like to suss their fighters out, and they're
referee
treating it like
in
a
charge
puzzle, you know?
is Mr. Neto.
Yeah, I think it could be due to accumulation of those things, to be honest. But they're obviously well trained.
Oh, this one's, you can tell this one's scrappy, can't you, already? These guys are after it nice and early. So, Callum Birkinshaw in the red undershorts. Yeah, all of the nice sprawl. Oh, this is nice. Switch it to the Darce. If he can sit through on this Darce, he's in trouble.
I think
if he can catch a leg,
if he
he's
catches
in real
a
trouble.
leg, he's got it.
Oh, brilliant.
Very good.
Brilliant
Very
finish.
opportunist
Yeah.
submission there.
Brilliant finish. Really good. I was just going to say, all of the Roger Gracie guys were willing to engage in the wrestling from the standing as well.
Yeah.
Confident in their wrestling. This was a great finish, though.
That looked tight as well, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Looked really tight. A brilliant way to close out the card by Callum Birkinshaw.
Your winner by submission with Darce choke is in the red corner, Birkinshaw.
Callum Birkinshaw getting the hand raise he deserves. Yeah, brilliant way to finish out our adult early prelims and the early section of the card there. Callum Birkinshaw with a great win. Paul, you and I, we've had a great time. It's been a great introduction to the card. If you're watching at home, stay tuned. We are going to have a break.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now have a quick 10-minute break.
Keep watching.
The bar is open, so please make sure you get your refreshments
after this break.
quick.
And you will be joined by two fabulous new commentators. And as Vanessa and Chelsea take you through the adult card and the main card, it's been an absolute pleasure to commentate the first section of the card with you, Paul.
Absolutely privileged. It's been a great afternoon. Some great matches. I'm looking forward to the other half of the card.
Welcome back, and next up we have the male no-gi minus 82.3 kg. Making their way to the blue corner, representing Rising Tide BJJ, Ty James.
So Ty James, 36 years old, fighting out of Riding Tide BJJ. Ty's been fighting and training for 10 years. He's a purple belt. Some of his achievements, he's won Nogi Naga. And then he's also done some small MMA events. Expect some takedowns and some nice top pressure from Ty.
So we'd just like to give a big thank you.
And making their way to the red corner, representing Impact Gym. Make some noise for Radu Shuka.
Next up, Rada Shuka. He has been training for 7 years. Graded as a purple belt also. He's fighting out of Impact Gym. Some of his achievements, he's got a bronze medal at the British Nogi at purple belt. Let's see what these guys are going to bring.
Excited for that rash guard for sure.
Oh, nice, a minion rash guard. Damn, I didn't even notice that, Chelsea.
My daughter would adore it.
Oh, that's some good eyes.
Your referee in charge, Mr. Mohammed Etul.
So thanks to Wes and Paul for their commentary. I'm Chelsea Lee. This is Vanessa English, and we're going to be your commentary team for the rest of the evening. Some nice foot sweep attempts right off the go here.
Oh.
Trying to enter the legs. Ty's keeping his weight pretty far back. It's making it hard for Radu to keep. And
wow.
He got the ankle. That was quick.
That was quick.
That was really quick.
You know, I expected some, you know, a takedown and some heavy pressure there from Ryan. You saw it, Ty. Let's see this action replay. You know, it's something that we don't. Yeah, it's something that we don't see. You know, in point-based fights. You know, falling back for that footlock, but
he knew the bite was there right away.
He knew it.
Your winner by submission with a footlock is in the blue corner, Ty James.
Ty James with that early finish.
Yeah, really quick finish off the on our first match here. Not a lot of time to get going.
That was exciting.
I'm ready for the rest. So we're really looking forward to some exciting matches as we go on here, moving in through the purple belts towards the upper belts, hoping to see some great grappling out of these guys throughout the night.
The action is getting faster and it's getting more furious. Next up we have the male Nogi minus 82.3 kg. Making their way to the blue corner, representing Rob Taylor Jiu-Jitsu. I want to hear ya for Ollie Parry.
Ollie Parry.
Late substitute, I think, into this match. I think maybe only yesterday got called into this match. So
that's correct. That's very short notice. So Ollie is 26 years old, fighting out of Rob Taylor Jiu-Jitsu. Again, as Chelsea said, make it a very quick show. Been called in just yesterday. It's always tough, you know, coming in not knowing what your opponent's like, or not having the preparation sometimes. So.
And to face him, making his way to the red corner, representing Roger Gracie Bristol. Let me hear you for Errol Lee.
Okay, Errol Lee, coming from Roger Gracie Bristol, purple belt, has a fantastic Instagram bio for anybody who wants to check it out. Gold at Grappling Industries at black belt and the black belt absolute. He claims that he's not good enough to win many medals, but we will see where he goes tonight.
Your referee in charge, Mohamed Ito.
Got Errol in the blue, or with the red in the blue rash guard.
Very confusing.
Yes, it is. We've been having this problem all night as we've been watching the matches. Oliver in the purple set with the blue ankle band. Some nice wrestling there.
Very nice wrestling.
Beautiful shot from Errol. I like how he stood up right away to start the pressure, to put pressure on the guard. We've been seeing a lot of passing from the knees. It's really exciting to see some people passing from the feet. I love watching speed passers work.
Yeah. So
nice inversion there too. This is a middleweight match, under 82.3 kilos, but they aren't moving like big guys.
No, well, Errol he started MMA at 14.
That explains it.
So, you know, that does explain a lot. Usually when you have, guys who've been training for so long, it's instinct, isn't it? It becomes instinct at this point. Lovely
beautiful
arm drag.
Arm drag, yes.
Straight to the side
right
control.
To that body lock. I would like to see Errol cook that body lock a little bit longer, especially this early in the match.
No, I think I was just about to say he's going to go to the back, but commentators curse.
Nice strong bridge. That's kind of the danger of going too heavy in those positions right away. People still have explosive power to kind of blast their way out of things. And a good reversal here from Oliver, trying to get that single leg. Wrestling heavy.
It is the battle of the single legs, huh?
Yeah, it's really fun to watch people who actually want to wrestle. These guys clearly actually want to engage with each other, which is fantastic when we're watching these athletes go at it. Sometimes people don't actually want to engage in the wrestling exchanges, but these guys really, really want those big highlight reel takedowns, it looks like.
Yeah, it's nice to see. You know, I think sometimes on a stage like this, people can get nervous, and that's really understandable. Oh, jump guard. Do you know what? I like a jump guard.
I know you do.
I like
know you
it.
do.
You know,
I feel like that's probably why your knees are bad.
Oh no, I do the jumping.
Good leg entry here from both guys. Always a danger on that quick toe hold off the top, but pretty easy to spin out of. I want to see some more wrestling though. Both of them seem really game for wrestling exchanges, and there's nothing quite like it, is there?
So who would you say has won this first round? Because we have, is it 3 minutes 20, I believe, for each round here?
I would say Errol has been pretty dominant in this round so far. He hit that really beautiful takedown right off the go.
Yeah. He's just finished here as well.
And he's just finished that takedown there. Yep.
Referee's decision.
Let's see if the referee agrees with us.
Referee's
Yeah.
decision is red.
Oh, Oliver's locked up that
Oh, Kimura.
Yeah. He's got to be careful now.
Oh
that
my
arm
goodness.
is there.
A very nice armbar attempt.
Yeah.
Are we going to get it?
No, the elbow's free.
Elbow's free. Never mind.
From here, if I were out, I would be back on my feet. He's had much more success passing on his feet than on his knees. It can be tempting to drop to your knees because it's tiring to do jiu-jitsu, but you, especially in an environment like this, you really need to be pushing the pace forward always.
Yeah, I feel like it becomes very slippery in the nogi as well, isn't it? It's not
easy to push away.
Good strategy. But
even here, you can see his bottom knee is slipping, the one that has the ankle band on.
Yeah.
It's not in a good pressuring position. But this is a nice position,
yeah.
smashing the knees together. Good
Absolutely.
decision by Oliver to
on
get
start
that knee
climbing
out.
up. Yeah.
Looks like Oliver might be looking for a lockdown or a lockdown variation, but Errol's doing a good job of hiding his foot and keeping his foot out from any lockdown variation. So I think that, yes, that the passing on the feet has been much more effective for Errol, and it's a good decision to stand up.
Yeah, it was a nice guard recovery from Ollie as well, I'll say.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I were Ollie, I would be putting much more forward pressure here because he's already down 1/3 of the match. And to me, it doesn't look like he's likely to get this decision either.
No.
Errol's been quite dominant in these top heavy positions.
Yeah,
so
he's doing a really good job of keeping Oliver flat on his back.
I'd like to see him cut to the knee slide there.
Yeah. Although saying that, some nogi fighters, they don't mind being on their back because they're looking for that lockdown position. And, it's not something that I enjoy playing, but some people do that,
Yeah, I do see that Oliver hasn't had success finding that position yet, though, and there's only 3:45 left in the match.
Possible sweep here.
Yeah. Good. That was a really solid
really nice
sweep. And now he's on the heel.
Heel hook attempt, yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think he quite has the bite yet, and Errol is spinning through.
Some nice defense there by Errol.
Good choice to get on top here from Oliver, I think. Really good decision. He hasn't been able to really engage in a lot of the positions off the bottom, so coming on top changes the game for him a bit and lets him kind of open up a different side of the game. Sits back down, I'm surprised. Especially at the end of the match, it can be really hard having somebody squeezing you like this.
Referee's decision. Referee's decision is blue.
We get blue.
1-1.
Going to make this last round, the deciding round. I would like to see Errol cut harder to the knee slide with an underhook. I think he could have some success finding it if he dug for that underhook.
I'm really interested to understand kind of what Ollie's strategy is. Means obviously, there we go. Looking for leg locks.
He's looking for the leg locks. It's a really common nogi sub-only strategy, and sometimes it can be extremely effective, and sometimes it can really cause problems.
Oh, he got the submission.
He got the submission.
It definitely caused problems.
Yeah.
That was a great match. It was very nice back and forth there.
Yeah, really exciting.
Let's see the action replays. Was this the end?
This is the
submission?
Yes.
Yeah.
The heel was just too tight in that position. There was no escaping it, I think, and Ollie recognized that.
Yeah.
Your winner by submission with a toe hold is in the red corner, Errol Lee.
What an exciting match.
It was real back and forth.
Yeah.
I loved that they were constantly going for takedowns and, made it really exciting for us to watch.
Yeah,
It's
lots of good
fantastic.
passing, good movement.
Bringing on the action are the male no-gi minus 88.3 kg. Making the way to the blue corner representing Roger Gracie Bristol is Louis Fleury.
Louis Fleury, 26 years old, fighting out of Roger Gracie Bristol. Louis has been training for 7 years. He's a purple belt. Some achievements he's mentioned is ADCC, UK. He's a bronze medalist in the pro division.
And making their way to the red corner, representing Alento Bristol Dojo, Miles Nelson!
And up against Louis is Miles Nelson, fighting out of Alento Bristol Dojo. Miles is 27 years old. He's been training for 3 years, and he is a blue belt. However, he is a judo brown belt. So let's look out for some nice takedowns.
I'm excited for some throws.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Your referee in charge is Mr. Mohammed Ito.
Okay, so we've got Louis in the red, but coming out of the blue corner. And then we've got Mitch in the black, coming out of the red corner. They should have had them color coordinated. It would have made everything much easier.
Oh,
nice
there we go.
foot
Trip
sweep.
from Miles
Yeah.
there. His judo training has certainly paid off. Straight in there. Very aggressive. This is a great
reaching for the
start.
Dars or Anaconda, perhaps. Knee is a little bit out of alignment to try and hit that knee slide. It's going to make it hard to pass because his hip is turned out of the direction of the pass. Oh,
Some
looking
really
for the
nice guard work here
really,
from
really
Louis.
good guard work. He's
mean,
looking for either a calf crush or maybe a heel hook entry. Oh, nice movement on top. Judo players sometimes move in unorthodox ways that is very surprising.
And I mean, like similar to wrestlers, they can be like really heavy, huh?
Yes, incredible base on top.
Yeah.
And often really incredible conditioning,
Yes,
too.
I was going to say athletic
Yeah.
as well, yeah.
Good recovery here from Louis. I'm going to move them back to center.
What a great start.
Yeah,
that was
really
that was
exciting.
really
Foot
exciting.
sweep.
Louis in this reverse De La Riva position.
I think Louis should
the chin.
re-invert back underneath.
Straight on this Dars.
Well, you can tell he's incredibly powerful from here.
Yes.
The strength in his upper body is just
I think he's got this.
I think he's got it too. I think if
like the way that he was pouncing on it.
I think that he needs a little bit more twist and a little bit more control of the hips. A lot of the time I step back into the knee slide in that position to keep the hips from flipping over like this.
Oh.
Ooh, nice throw by. I'm not sure it was an intentional.
No, no. Somehow Louis escaped his head from from that position, which was kind of wild.
Louis still trying to keep hold of those legs, maybe trying to invert back underneath again, but he needs to keep distance control. You can tell that Miles is incredibly strong and on those top
heel hook
positions. Yep.
attempt. I don't think he's got the eye on the heel.
No, I don't think he has control of the knee line here. Oh, but now he's tied Miles into a much tighter position. There's a really mean series of heel hooks that can be done from here. But I don't think he has the bite on the knee.
No. Like getting to the position is just not tight enough.
Referee's decision. Referee's decision
This is
is
gonna be
a
hard.
red.
Red, that is Miles.
That is Miles.
Not the person wearing entirely red. Good. One of the problems with the straight ankle lock, especially in no-gi, is exactly this. We've seen this numerous times tonight where somebody goes for the ankle lock and the other person climbs towards the back. If you don't hit that foot lock, you are often in deep trouble here.
Yeah, that was a nice...
But it was a nice recovery.
Yeah, yeah. A nice back attempt here from Miles. Going into a Kimura here. Will he roll around, potentially come up?
Yeah.
Oh, but Lewis has switched the game up. Looked like he was attempting an armbar there.
I love the Kimura reversal there.
And coming straight into another leg attack.
Miles is very well versed in leg lock defense. I'm not sure he is going to be attacking them very much, but you can tell that he's worked on his leg lock defense coming into this match. He's very aware of the entries, and he's very aware of the defenses here. Although at this point, his knee is in serious danger. If he can't spin, he might have to tap.
I think he's... Oh, no.
Up, and there's the spin.
Yeah.
Good. And he's back on the heel again. Nice work from Louis. He has to be careful, though. You know, we've seen that Miles is powerful. At the end, as the match wears on, those head and arm positions are going to get tighter and tighter and heavier and heavier. Back to it. Oh, beautiful takedown. Louis really needs to focus on maintaining composure here. I dare say he might be working harder than Miles, which means that he really needs to make his attacks count. Miles has been on top. He's got gravity on his side, and he's clearly comfortable in passing positions.
I'd like to see Miles start working his hands down. He's a danger of getting armbarred right now.
Yes.
If he starts working his arms down to pressure the hips, there we go. A nice step over there. Potentially attacking the back or a crucifix. No, he's going for the back. Beautiful
roll. And that
rear naked choke attempt. And he's got it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
What a nice match.
That was
Again,
a really nice match.
A really nice match.
And I think a variety of different skill sets as well. We had. Let's see the action replay. Actually, here's the beautiful back take with a rear naked choke finish here from Miles. Just a really nice variety of skill sets there. Louis with his guard work and Miles with a heavy judo style.
Your winner by submission with a rear naked choke is in the red corner, Miles Nelson.
Really exciting match from those guys. Really enjoyed that jiu-jitsu. Very high level.
Bringing it to Tanto, we now have the female no-gi minus 69 kg. Making their way to the blue corner, representing Impact Gym, Iona Ataduri to the
Next up, our female match. Ioana Ataduri, 32 years old, fighting out of Impact Gym. Ioana's been training for approximately 7 years now. She's a purple belt, and as any purple belt would, you wear everything purple. You buy everything purple.
Absolutely.
Like,
it's your only chance because next it's brown.
Yeah, and you just don't do that. Huh?
No.
Good for you, Ioana.
making their way to the red corner, representing Chris Ree's Academy, Danielle Lewis.
And her opponent, Danielle Lewis. Danielle's been training for around 4.5 years. Also a purple belt. Fighting out of Chris Ree's Academy. She has a lot of achievements, including an AJP World Champion title, multi-IBJJF medalist, British champion. is going to be a technical match.
Yeah. Okay, middleweight match, under 69 kilos. Let's see what these ladies have to show us. Nice entry right away towards the single leg X here. I like how she's brought her leg entirely across the body, Danielle, trying to turn that knee.
Joanna doing a really good job of stay.
Is she trying to heel hook from the top?
I'm not 100% sure.
That is a tight position. Women can be really difficult. Toe hold, heel hook shootout here. Women can be really hard to ankle lock in any configuration.
Yeah.
Heel hook,
toe hold, anything. It just the flexibility of the feet.
and shoulders, but feet specifically.
Yeah.
This is actually not a bad position for Awana. Inverting under the leg here, trying to get up high above the knee is a good place to start looking at knee bars, and then from there looking at the toe hold and potentially the heel hook. Danielle really needs to start to change this position. She can hug the hips here or get a head and arm position to start to sprawl through, but it's
yeah, it looks like Joanna wants to continue to roll under exactly like this and continue to attack the legs.
There's a shotgun arm bar she might be looking for there too, the way she's grabbing onto that arm.
Yeah, I feel like she's going to be hunting for this toe hold again.
Yeah.
Like I felt
tight.
like she felt with a bite, although maybe she's going for a heel hook now.
Danielle really has to keep driving forward, keep Joanna from inverting and lifting her hips. I love using this position to finish the knee bar from the top. Really effective, although Danielle has done a great job bringing the knee to the floor.
Yeah.
This is unlikely to work because Joanna has no hip control or knee control on the toe hold. She can twist on this all day long and nothing's going to happen. Oh, nice.
Potential mount,
Yep.
Nice mount control there. Yep. Nice timing.
Like to see Danielle climb up high, bring her feet in and her knees wide, and put some pressure down here.
She going for a...
It's Ezekiel.
Ezekiel, yeah.
Yeah, she's looking for a Nogi Ezekiel, but I think that a head and arm would have been a better decision there.
Yeah, but I mean, she's used it to get to the back control.
Exactly. If she had made a quick transition to the head and arm, we might have seen a
nice
rear
naked choke there from Danielle.
Really nice.
Again, a great match.
Yeah.
Like every single match so far has brought excitement. Let's see some action replays here. So you hear Danielle on the back. She got to there from
you can see she was considering
attempt.
the short choke, but decided to just squash the face
She knew
instead.
it was there. Yeah. She knew the face squash was there. Yeah.
And your winner by submission is in the red corner, Danielle Lewis. Next we have the male Nogi minus 70 kg. Making their way to the blue corner, representing Carlson, Gracie Clapham. Make some noise for George Thomas.
Next up, a male purple belt match. We have George Thomas. He's 30 years old. He's fighting out of Carlson, Gracie Clapham. Very experienced fighter here. Trains MMA, wrestling. He's been training judo since he was very young.
Oh, another judo player.
Another judo player.
I know that the judo scene in this area is quite well established. There's lots of judo players that come out of the Southwest.
Yeah. I mean, not...
And making their way to the red corner, representing Nails Fight Centre. I want to hear you for Lloyd Davis.
And his opponent, Lloyd Davis, fighting out of Nails Fight Centre. He's been training for 8 years. He's a purple belt. Won a recent match on Polaris Uprising. So watch out for Lloyd on Polaris. He's also won the Cardiff Pro Absolute.
At 70 kilos.
At 70
that's,
kilos, exactly what I was about to say, you know. Any Absolute that light is impressive.
That's impressive work, for sure.
Your referee in charge is Marcello Capo.
All right, we've got George in the blue and Lloyd in the red. Quick pull from Lloyd. I imagine he's looking to get upside down here underneath. That knee shield gives me the idea that he's looking to raise his hips.
George is doing a good job of fighting this, though.
Yeah, pinching the knee, Lloyd's knee between his knee allows George to control the inversion. This means that it's going to be harder for Lloyd to invert. Yeah. By standing up, he gives Lloyd the space to invert, but it also gives him the mobility to pass. So it's a trade-off here, I think.
I think it was a good decision to kind of disengage.
Yes.
Yeah. But now we're in a whole different game and are seeing a whole set of different problems, right? That Lloyd is throwing at George.
But not a bad thing at the start of a match.
No.
When
you kind of want to feel the person out, right?
You want to know what their guard is like, especially if you feel their guard is strong initially in that immediate exchange. Really good in like lift on the leg there.
Nice little K-guard into matrix.
But no knee control, that makes it really hard to finish any kind of leg entanglement.
I feel like Lloyd...
There is a bite on that foot there.
Yeah, I feel like Lloyd isn't going to want to come up on top.
Well, I'm not sure he has a choice. He has to alleviate the pressure on his foot. And in no-gi, really the only way to do that is to put the foot on the floor. There isn't really anything else he can do.
Lloyd. Yeah, because he had the opportunity there, but he decided to go on the foot. Now, you know, from what we've seen, you know, this guy, 100% guard player. I feel like he just wants to be there. He's not. I might be wrong.
Yeah,
I might be wrong.
It's early days.
It's early days. Yeah, anything could happen.
I would like to see Lloyd drive further on top. Actually, you have two kind of options when you're escaping leg entanglements. You can get really heavy, or you can run away. Those are kind of your two choices. And Lloyd was in a good position to get really heavy there, but we'll see how it goes. I don't really like this presenting your head to your opponent just because getting a knee dropped on your face is really unpleasant, regardless of what sport you're doing.
Is that something that you would do, Chelsea?
This is something that I would do, and I'm advising against it for all the guard players out there. Because I wouldn't feel bad about it either.
Referee decision is red.
Oh, George will, sorry.
So we have 1 point here to Lloyd.
George needs to get some forward pressure going. There is no way he's going to pass unless he gets off his heels and onto his toes and starts moving forward. There's no way to pass unless you have either side-to-side or forward movement going. I do like that he keeps standing up to work with the guard, though. He understands immediately that there's no way to pressure through this guard. You have to find a way into the space.
It is extremely...
like that.
Yeah. Like somebody this flexible, like you can tell that it's... Yeah.
You're not going to crush the guard.
You're not going to crush spaghetti.
No. You have to find your way into the gap so that the spaghetti can't wiggle its way back underneath you. But again, from a longevity perspective, presenting your face to your opponent's knees is unwise. Yeah. But looks like Lloyd's pretty young, so he has time.
He's got time to learn.
George really needs to get some forward movement. To be fair, so does Lloyd. They both need some forward movement.
Yeah. I see him kind of going for the leg drag and then kind of opening the the legs up, maybe to come into like a knee slide, but kind of backing off.
Yeah, there's lots of work backwards on the heels. I think that Lloyd could probably hit a really nice wrestle up here if he were so inclined, but he really wants to work off his back.
Yeah.
I'd love to see him hitting low singles, ankle picks, single legs off this position. You want people to be as scared of your top game as they are of your bottom game, ideally.
George coming in here, but Lloyd straight away, he has this knee in straight away, and this is what George is really going to come up against. He needs to fight that knee. He's got past the foot.
Pass.
This is a good position. So now if he brings his knee, George's knee, in front of Lloyd's, he can start this nice over-under position.
He also has to be careful of the shoulder crunch, though. That's really in vogue
Absolutely.
right now. And,
yes, it is. Yeah.
And there it is.
Choi bar. Here we go.
This connects really nicely to all the leg entries as well, which I think, there's the knee to the face that I was talking about. Try not to present your face to people, because they won't feel bad about sitting on it. It was a really nice sequence from
both.
George.
Yeah,
from both of them.
Competitors, yeah. Good defense, good attack.
Watch that. I'm defaulting into coaching mode here, telling George to watch the triangle. I really don't see a lot coming off the bottom here.
Referee decision! Referee decision
Lloyd
is blue!
Lloyd is being very responsive, but not aggressive in his movements. And I can see why that round went to George.
Yeah, so we're now 1-1. We've got about 2 minutes left of the bout.
Looks like George is attempting that little, I don't know, I guess a leg drag variation almost again. Stepping past the knee. Having this arm inside the leg is actually a really good choice. It means that no matter what, Lloyd isn't going to be able to use his hamstring power effectively to lift George. So if I were George, I would head to his right side around the back of the guard, but he seems intent on passing through the middle of it. Yeah, that way is where the guard is exposed. In this direction, the inversion happens every time. When people are very bendy, they leave their back exposed to you on the side where they're not trying to invert, and that's where you want to try to pass to.
Yeah.
So this side, we want to see passing around to where the tatami is on the back of Lloyd's rash guard. But the guard, George is passing in the direction that the guard is strong. Worked, though. Almost. Knees still
maybe
inside.
Got a last attempt. He really needs to get towards these hips, but yeah, I mean that was a great attempt to take the back there, but somebody like Lloyd, like people can get their back so flat on the mat, and
Lloyd's knees are practically behind his head in all of these positions. It's going to be really, really hard to pass into those positions. This is why I think that passing towards the back when you have somebody this bendy is just the best way to start to attack the guard.
Yeah.
Even if you don't take their back, you might be able to secure a nice tight passing position, which is really all you can hope for against somebody with a spaghetti guard.
a little armbar attempt here
I don't
from
think
George.
the elbow's inside. I think that might secure him this round, though. The forward momentum is definitely in George's direction in this round, I think. Have you ever seen a sleeveless rash guard, is my next question.
No, I mean, I am wondering if it is a rash guard. Like, has he cut it himself?
I don't know. We'll have to ask. So 7 seconds left. This is a good choice. George needs to just stay here and do this for the rest of the 5 seconds that are left. And I suspect that he's going to...
That was the best passing. That was like,
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
Time.
Leave it up to the judges. Let's see some replays here. George, like, coming forwards, trying to come forwards throughout the match, really, but just struggling with Lloyd's guard. He's very, very flexible guard, but some nice upper body to lower body attacks here from Lloyd.
Yes.
And then a little, attempt at the back.
Good decision from Lloyd there.
Yeah.
Referee decision. Your winners in the blue corner, Carson Tracy representative George Thomas.
There we go, your winner, George Thomas. Again, great match.
Yeah, really exciting, solid jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, and a mix of different skills as well, and styles. Very nice.
Next up, we have the male no-gi minus 70 kg. Representing Wiltshire Grappling, making their way to the blue corner, Jamie Meakin.
And next up, we have Jamie Meakin. He's fighting out of Wiltshire Grappling. He's 28 years old. He's been training for 5 years old. And this is his purple belt debut. Extremely exciting. We love a debut.
Oh, I think he actually just got promoted recently within the last few days or weeks.
Yeah.
I think when I was doing some research. Congratulations on your
Congratulations, Jamie.
promotion. What a way to start your purple belt career.
Yeah. What a time to be alive, Jamie.
And representing Yama Jiu-Jitsu, making their way to the red corner, please make some noise for Noah Villazon.
And his opponent, Noah Villazon. Fighting out of Yama Jiu-Jitsu. Noah's 28 years old. He's been training for 5 years. Also a purple belt. Winning the gold, winning gold at English Open at blue belt. And competing at various tournaments around the globe. So an experienced competitor. Let's see these guys put on a show.
Your referee in charge, Marcella Carpa.
All right, so we've got some wrestling here, heavy collar ties. I like to see the collar ties being used for something other than clubbing, so we'll see what happens here. Oh, really nice little throw by. One of the things we haven't been privileged to yet is a giant throw, so I'm really waiting for one of those. We saw a couple earlier in the prelims.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, nice little trip, but
yeah.
actually ended up on
Really-
the back.
I think that's that competition experience that we were talking about. I like what Jamie's doing with the head, like crunching the head up, pulling on the head, trying to keep Noah off his back. He's let him lay down a little bit now, but right off the pull when he was stepping into the knee slide. Good guard control here too. Nice inversion. There's a knee bar here that Jamie has to be careful of. Can't see what Jamie's... Oh, okay. Trying to clear the foot off the hip. These guys using the knee slide a little bit more.
Yeah, Jamie did a really good job of keeping...
Beautiful crab ride.
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful crab ride.
Very nice.
If you can step to
That was a beautiful sequence.
This is always the problem in no-gi when you crab ride is the spin to the closed guard.
But here, Jamie's kind of trying to keep the foot off of the floor.
Yes. Really good pace from these guys. You can tell.
Beautiful back
nice
take here.
Back take, yeah. Oh, and to the arm. Is it on? No.
Oh my goodness.
Beautiful rolls through here. Is it a wrist lock? It would be my favorite day. And a nice pass attempt here. What a beautiful exchange. I would like to see the back take happening instead of resting.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
What a change of events.
Vanessa looked away for 1 second, and now we're here. The arm's in serious danger here. The triangle is on.
Potential reverse knock. Ooh,
No.
What's
Was
going
that
on
an
here?
American?
Another
Decision.
armbar attempt. Oh my goodness.
I don't
Decision
think
in
it's on.
blue.
I don't know. I think it's on. Yeah.
Beautiful. What a match.
A match.
What a match. What a pace those guys kept.
That was wild.
Yeah.
I mean, how do we decide what to show on the replays here?
Just the whole match.
Just the whole match. Can we replay the whole match again, please? Yeah, this was fantastic. Like, Jamie had like strung a load of attacks, and then Noah came out and just reversed.
Took
He
a second.
reversed.
Just took a second to get going.
What a great match.
Your winner by submission with an armbar is in the red corner, Noah Villazon.
Oh, I got it.
Next up, we have the male no-gi minus 88.3 kg. Representing a Rising Tide BJJ, making their way to the blue corner, Dean Warner.
Next up, Dean Warner. He is 32 years of age, fighting out of Rising Tide BJJ.
I appreciate this rash guard too. Simple, clean.
Gets it done, gets the job done.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's an under 88.3 match.
And representing Chris Reese Academy, making their way to the red corner, Blaine Lewis.
And in our red corner, we have Blaine Lewis, 39 years of age, fighting out of Chris Reese Academy. Blaine's been training for 5 years. He's a purple belt, British champ, Welsh champ, multi-time IBJJF champ, AJP medalist, and a judo black belt.
And
Come on.
How many extra kilos for the mustache?
Definitely at least 15.
I agree.
Yeah, that's
a heavy mustache.
That's a strong mustache.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Your referee in charge is Mr. Neto.
Checking on the knee pads to make sure there's no metal in them, and we're off.
So we have Blaine Lewis in the
and
red.
we're in for a scrap. I'm ready.
Blaine Lewis in the red. Dean Warner in the blue.
Okay,
Come on, we're going to see. We're going to
I'm
see.
ready for a big throw.
Come on, let's manifest it, Chelsea. We're going to see a big throw.
I think Blaine has to be careful. Both of them are leaning heavily on each other. That is the recipe for a big throw, but we'll see. I like the way Blaine is driving forward and controlling the center of the match area. He's walking towards his opponent like a Terminator, which can be really intimidating and also tire people out. It's a really good strategy against somebody who also wants to do takedowns with you.
We unfortunately didn't get Dean's experience, but I wonder if he has any stand-up experience.
He strikes me as somebody who has done a lot of striking in their life, the way he stands and the way he moves. But we'll see.
Maybe an MMA background, do you think?
Yeah, definitely could be. But what we don't want to see is them just headbutting each other. Ooh. That was the time for the shot.
Yeah.
So whenever somebody is moving backwards, they are much easier to take down. That's one of the reasons why Dean needs to be really careful here. He has been on his back heel the entire first bit of this match, which means that when Blaine hits the right time, he's going to be able to blast into him and use that momentum to take Dean down.
Yeah, it's interesting to see the back and forth, because quite often, you know, you'd want more of a circular movement, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
From you know, the little I know about judo.
My experience with judo comes mostly from trying not to be taken down.
Yeah,
and the
pulling guard.
the first rule of not getting taken down is don't be going backwards.
Yeah, yeah.
Circle, circle, circle.
Circle, circle.
Oh, yep, there it is.
There we go. Oh, goodness me. Audience nearly got blasted.
Oh, it's just the VIP section. It's fine. They paid extra to be there. It's integration with the event.
Yeah, yeah, it's part of the experience.
I would like to see better head positioning from both of these guys. Blaine's head is too low and his chin is tucked too far into his chest.
Now, this is going to be hard, but I mean, if I was a ref,
Referee decision is a
giving
red.
it to Blaine.
Blaine has controlled the center of the match area for most of the first bit. Although it wasn't a decisive victory by any means, I'd say that I would probably have given it to him as well. Dean really needs to start working this shoulder crunch if he wants to do anything, and Blaine needs to get out of the closed guard if he wants to do anything. So we need to start seeing some movement from these guys here. There's a lot of opportunity here to start butterfly sweeping. The posture on top is kind of sideways, yes? Like he's leaning quite heavily.
Yeah, 100%. You'd be trying to sweep him over towards that side.
To where the shoulder crunch is.
Yeah, but a little
nice,
armbar attempt here,
nice
violent
job.
armbar. I mean,
I don't think it's on.
I don't think it's on, but it's definitely
it might win
something
him
that
this round, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is an important thing to be considering because all of these rounds are scored individually.
Omoplata from Dean.
Yeah.
Go on.
Go on,
We
Dean.
want the omoplata.
We want the omoplata.
If he reaches over to that far arm, he is going to have some horrible control, and Blaine is going to regret everything.
Blaine knows that. And a beautiful
nice transition on top.
Sweep.
And oh, nice.
Yes, nice work from both those guys. Really good, calm reaction from Blaine there. He very easily could have gotten flustered by that whole exchange and didn't.
Am I seeing a bigger guy go for omoplatas?
He's quite long, I think. His legs look quite long. Even though they're not far off the same size, you can see Dean's legs are quite a lot longer than Blaine's, just by the way when they stand next to each other.
Dean attempting an overhook, but we're back in this.
Again, we're both leaning on each other. This just means that whoever moves is going to be the one that's out of balance.
He is just kind of waiting. Little snap down attempt.
I think that Dean should pull again. That's my assessment of this match. He did much better from that position than he has from standing.
Just jump guard. Oh, no.
Sometimes that happens. Now we've got this heavy judo pressure.
Yeah.
Judo, I have no idea how judo guys can create so much pressure in that position. Really heavy side control. Dean needs to start working here. We're getting low on time. And just staying in this position isn't gonna get him the win here.
Oh, an attempt to roll Blaine
Referee
over for
decision.
reversal. Let's see what the referee says for
Referee
this
decision
match.
is blue.
1-1.
1-1,
I think
we are
that's
even.
the right decision from the referee.
Yeah, I think so too.
Despite this,
yes,
I still think that the other exchange was more conclusive.
So Dean now really has to work. He's got
He
just
really
under
needs to be
2.
careful of that arm, the one that's hanging out above the head.
Yes.
Are we seeing a buggy choke? Is he attempting to buggy choke here? It's going to make you angry, isn't it?
I mean, it's not making me angry, but I mean, he's a big guy to try to buggy choke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
but he is leaving his arms out. Quite a lot.
The arm bar and the head and arm choke are definitely exposed here. Oh, and we've got looked like maybe a stalling warning from the referee, telling them to move.
So just to clarify for people at home, if the competitors get another warning, or if the competitor get another warning, they deduct the last round. So Blaine needs to be very careful of that warning. He needs to take it seriously.
Does he have both feet free?
It looks like he's got the mount control. Yeah.
If nothing else happens, I think that this could very well cost Dean the match. He really needs to get working here if he wants to come back from this. Once somebody this heavy has mounted you, your life becomes much harder.
Resetting.
Oh,
We're
resetting in the middle, it looks like.
center. I mean, we're still 1 minute 10 to
There's
go.
still time, definitely.
Yeah, there's still time for both competitors to act.
But I think at this point it's Blaine's to lose.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. Did they stand up?
I'm not sure why they stood up. I didn't hear the referee's call. I'm not sure what either of them are trying to accomplish, trying to kick the leg. The hip needs to be close to your opponent's hip to effectively foot sweep.
An attempt at a takedown here from Dean.
Back on that arm, but now Blaine has control of the far leg. Although the Kimura is here if Dean is able to reach through. But I think that Blaine's pressure on top might be too heavy.
Yeah, I think Dean's knee is just a little bit too far across for comfort as well.
Yeah.
Is it stuck? Yeah.
I think it's stuck. I don't think he can get the top leg up and over and into the gap to start the Choi bar. And I think that it's so hard to Kimura guys that are built like Blaine is to disconnect the hands.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't have the leg and the power of your back to extend. Although, if your opponent lets go, then you have a chance. Oh,
time. This is going to be a tough one for the ref.
I think I would probably give it to Blaine, but we'll see. We'll see what this last.
So this was the first. This was an armbar attempt from Dean here, and it was very, very close. Definitely one of the and beautiful omoplata attacks here. Just going off the mat. Unfortunately, the ref had to call it in. And then this is when Blaine got some control. But we'll see what the ref has to say.
Referee's decision. Your winners in the red corner, Blaine Lewis.
So Blaine takes that win.
Tough call from the ref.
It was a really tough call.
Yeah.
I mean, Blaine did have that mount control that got reset into the middle. So, you know, it was a very tough call for the ref.
Really, another solid match.
Yeah, really, really good match.
Lightweight action coming up with a male Nogi minus 76 kg. Making their way to the blue corner representing Mama's Academy, Matthew Carr.
So in the blue corner, we have Matthew Carr. Matthew is 43 years old, fighting out of Mama's Academy. This is a black belt match. Matt has been training for 15 years.
Active competitor throughout the UK scene. I would be really shocked if these guys hadn't matched or at least been in a division together before, because they are both incredibly active Masters competitors.
Yeah, certainly in the lighter divisions, I think we can appreciate that. Probably we've faced.
And making their way to the red corner representing Fightworks. Please make some noise for Martin Ward!
And his opponent, Martin Ward. The crowd is going wild for Martin.
Hometown favorite?
Hometown favorite, Martin Ward. He's 48 years old, fighting out of Fightworks. He has also been training for 15 years. He's a black belt. British Open gold medalist, IBJJF European two-time silver medalist, AJP Grand Slam gold. This guy brings home the medals.
And we're off.
Your referee in charge is Mr. Neto.
Got Matthew in the blue, Martin in the red. It's nice to see Masters competitors getting some mat time in events like this.
Oh, straight, lovely sweep
really
here from
beautiful
Martin.
sweep. You can see some of that experience coming out here. I like the grip that he's got on the arm. Really trying to smash the knee. But good guard defense here on the bottom. Got to be careful hugging over the back here. That gives a very deep underhook. Martin needs to be careful trying to pressure through the butterfly guard. Ooh.
Potential upper body attack there, but
nice passing position. The double grip on the wrist is slowing the pass, which I think is really good from Matthew on the bottom. We've seen that Martin is explosive and powerful in these positions, so I imagine his passing is going to be similar. He's got the movement of an active competitor.
Yeah.
There's like a sharpness to it that's different.
yeah, 100%. Like, you know, when he went for the sweep and how he
Beautiful
stabilized
reversal there.
yeah, very, very nice. No, he, like, you know, both competitors, they're going for their movement, they're stabilizing the position. You know, they're going for the movement, you know.
It's very clear when somebody's done a lot of
lovely back
beautiful
take from
back take.
Martin.
Again, with the sharpness and the position from both competitors.
And as soon as he knows that he hasn't, you know, got that back attack, he's coming straight up on top.
I love that waiter sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really good. I agree with you. There's a cadence to it. There's quickness followed by slowness when the competitors are rethinking their strategy, and it's just it's slightly different from some of the lower level matches that we've seen. It's something you develop over time, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, nice tight position on the hip, and good inversion.
Oh, potential to the back. Oh no, into a guillotine attempt maybe, or an anaconda.
I'm really enjoying that this is a really good combination of kind of what we would describe as new school or like inversion-based jiu-jitsu against a really heavy wrestling top game. You can see that both are effective and they're both struggling against each other.
Our first decision from the ref.
Referee decision is a red.
I think that's a fair decision. Oh, beautiful. Hooks are in. I think this might be finished unless Matthew can change the angle. I bet the back attack is going to be tight, though. Oh, he needs to twist inside this position here. Oh, beautiful escape. I think we're going to have a reset in the middle, though. As a Masters competitor, I do not want to be rolling on the floor. I can't imagine these guys do either.
Bump on the head there for Matthew as well.
Smash for the chair.
Double guard.
I'd like to see Matthew go forward here. I think it's a better choice than going back to his back.
Yeah, attempt at a back step, but Martin was straight on that. Crushing down these legs, Martin.
Martin needs to either get on his toes or find a way to drive forward. You can see the mats are slippery and his knees are slippery
Nice
around.
little leg weave, though.
Yeah, there's the toes. Do you think he'll be able to get that, Estimula?
I'm not sure, no. Matthew did a good job there of rolling and alleviating the pressure.
Moving back to center. Oh, eye poke.
Oh, goodness. Poor Matthew's not having a good time out there.
Hit with a chair, poked in the eye.
It's like a 43, man.
Yeah. Really solid guard here. I like the way that Matthew's using his knee shield really actively. It never stops moving. If you watch his knee shield knee, and it actually is what gave him the ability to defend that back
potential
attack.
double under here. Nice double under
Got to be careful
position,
that
but
shoulder crunch.
Exactly.
There's nothing that makes me angrier than when I'm in a full double unders and somebody pulls my arm out like this. Oh, the back is here. Can he chase it? Good decision to sit the hips back to the mat here. There's no points, so it doesn't matter if you fall to the bottom.
Some really nice fluid movement here from both competitors as well.
We should be nearing the next decision, I think. What do you got?
Referee's decision.
Oh, no. You gotta be quick. Gotta be quick.
Referee's decision is red.
Yeah. Red. Yeah, so that's another round to Martin.
Yeah.
Matthew needs to find a submission now to finish the match. I think he knows that and has recognized that. You can see his pace is picking up as a response.
Yeah, I was trying to think back through the round. I think we had a submission attempt from Martin, which might have led him to win that round.
He was on the back.
Yes,
with
he was as well.
Hooks,
yeah.
Again with the knee shield, really good knee shield work. This is something I felt like some of the other matches were lacking. That ability to just kind of keep your opponent from getting too close using the knee shield is Matthew's doing a great job with that. It's making it really hard for Martin to get on the head. Martin might be sitting back for the heel. If I were Matthew, I think I would have wrestled that up.
Oh, that was a nice
pass
yeah.
and attempt at the back here again. Martin can get to his knees and start to chair sit. I feel like I spend most of my time telling my students not to have their hooks floating around on the back control like that.
Oh, potential armbar here from Martin.
But he's out.
He's out.
Oh, nice escape. Good setup, too. Matthew needs to get his hand off the floor and onto his feet. There's no way he's going to finish the heel. He needs to find something else.
Oh, I think he's just, trying to get something right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. With 45 seconds left, he just has to work. He needs to find something. It's real hard though, isn't it? Especially when you've got, when you're against somebody experienced. It's there's a lot of setting up to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Especially when you've been on the bottom. Being on the bottom can be a really powerful position, but it is also incredibly fatiguing on your back and your neck and your abs and your hip flexors. And when you've got somebody this powerful and strong on top, all the muscles in your body are working to
Your
get
whole
anywhere.
anatomy.
Yeah.
Everything.
And there's gravity.
Your bones.
And gravity is not your friend.
Time!
And there we have it.
Really technical match.
Really technical match. Let's see some action replay here. Some really beautiful back takes from Martin.
Also from Matthew too, though.
Yeah. Again here.
There's the two hooks.
Yeah, there was some armbar attempts here from the back, I believe, but Matthew did a really good job of escaping and being really fluid with his escapes as well.
And your winner is in the red corner, Martin Ward.
There we have our winner, Martin Ward. What a spectacular match.
I love seeing these Masters athletes here, and you can see that was not a boring match. There's no reason not to platform athletes like this. They can give incredible performances.
Yeah, very valuable.
This is now our middleweight division, which is our male Nogi minus 82.3 kg. making their way to the blue corner representing Wiltshire Grappling, Mark Clark.
Next up, we have Mark Clark. He is a brown belt. This is from him. He called it a poo belt. There we go. He is 36 years old. Still with the poo humor at 36 years old.
Listen,
I don't know.
They never grow up.
They know. He's fighting out of Wiltshire Grappling. Very active competitor. British Nogi, absolute gold. 7 times British silver medalist.
Finally getting to showcase his talents locally to him.
Yeah.
And to face him, making their way to the red corner, representing Aswa Jiu-Jitsu. Please make some noise for Asim Hussain.
And in the red corner, we have Asim Hussain, training 9 years. He is a black belt. He's a head coach at 50-50 Submission Grappling. We're fighting out Uswa Jiu-Jitsu. Also a very experienced competitor, British champ, English champ, Naga champ. We're going to see an interesting match here from these two gentlemen.
Ready to go. Checking knee pads again, and we're off.
Your referee in charge is Mr.
Straight to the
Neto.
guard pull from Asim. And looking
Into
for the
a kick.
inversion.
Yeah, straight on the leg attacks here from Asim.
And also on the leg attacks from
my
Mark.
goodness.
Both these guys are very well known in the UK scene. You know, lots of competition experience. I'm excited to see what they have to show us. Looks like there's a bite on the heel. It's hard to see from our angle here.
Nice little back step out there from
I would
Mark,
like to
and-
see Mark drop his knee to the mat to put pressure.
Yep, he is now steadying his weight.
Driving across the body and dropping the knee to the mat will allow him to put more pressure. But Asim has gotten the foot back on the hip, which is going to allow him to make space and maybe elevate the hip for the inversion again, looking for that leg attack. Is that a steamer lock attempt that we've got on the belly? There.
Possibly,
Oh,
but the leg is
the leg
good.
is out of alignment.
Yeah.
Oh, and I think
They'll
Asim
kick out.
could have chased that up for the
Ooh.
crapper.
An attempt to jump.
The Bushesha pass.
Yeah, jump through to mount there by Mark. That's what we like to see on these shows,
Absolutely.
you know. Go for
You're
it.
here to put on a show.
Footlock attempt here from Asim.
It looked like it was tight, but not tight enough to get a submission. Good bite, maybe to make the foot sore. Well, you can always use that later in the match, right? If the foot's already sore,
Yeah, wear it down.
the
wear it
later
down.
submissions become tighter. Asim
Asim
looking
here
like
looks like he's trying to get to a dart. Now, he's past that the knee of Mark. Now, I'd personally want to be getting Mark flat on his back.
Yeah, I agree. I think that fishing for the underhook would have been a good choice there. But I think he's still really looking for those leg entries and the leg entanglements. Lots of good flexibility and mobility from Asim, kind of surprisingly. So not a person you look at and
I think Mark might be trying to get this a steamer lock again.
I think so. But I think that Asim's
Asim is-
mobility is just going to
Yeah,
kill that every time.
he's wise to it as well, huh?
Yeah,
There we go.
absolutely.
With this, what's it called?
Gable grip.
No, I'll come back to that. It's like a can crusher grip or something. Is that what it's called?
Referee's decision.
We're down through the first third.
Oh my
my
God, triangle
goodness.
attempt
from
Oh,
Asim.
beautiful cat like entry there.
So Asim has got the first round.
Not surprising. I'd say that was solidly in his favor.
Oh.
Again, on that entry was beautiful. Really smooth, really clean. He's also avoiding a lot of the pitfalls of the inversion.
Oh, bite
The
on
bite on the
heel.
heel is good, but I don't think he has enough control over the hips.
Attacking this far side leg.
Again, on that ankle lock, again, just, you know, fatiguing the foot, making the calf sore. Dragging the leg by on top. Oop.
Cheeky little step through attempt
It's
there by Mark.
slippery, though.
Yeah.
That you can see the mats are slightly wet. It's I was on them earlier. They are quite slippery, so got to be ready to do some ice skating if you want to pass like that. I would like to see Mark looking at some cradles here. I think that that would be really effective against Asim because he's already so tightly compacted that the cradle would be a good way to start putting pressure and fatiguing the guard.
We need to be...
This is an odd choice for Mark, I think, the configuration of his hands.
yeah, I was going to say you need to be careful of the triangles, but I think he's got that leg, bottom leg, like
Pinched.
well pinned. Yeah.
Not everybody has to train their whole lives with men. Another good bite on the heel, but I don't think the knee line is under control, so there's no way that the submission is going to come on. So if you notice, Asim is putting the ankle lock on the same leg every time and the heel hook on the same leg every time. That has to be having an impact on Mark's resilience in those positions.
100%. Mark doing a good job of
Clearing the knee.
Yeah, clearing the knee. He just needs to.
This is the closest passing position we've
100%.
seen yet. Now Mark needs to get the head and start to crunch it.
I have a feeling that Asim is kind of looking. Oh, I thought he was going to look for the armbar, like we were talking about earlier, right?
Oh, there's a butterfly hook in the half guard. Oh, nice. If Mark can wrestle up and keep the pass going. In these...
Referee's decision.
We got a ref's decision coming.
Referee's decision is
it's gone to
blue.
Mark.
Now we've split the rounds, so it all comes down to this last round. Somebody either needs to submit or make a conclusive win of this. I would like to see way more forward pressure from both of these guys. It's really hard to pressure off the bottom, but especially in submission only, you can't wait because time runs out too fast.
Yeah.
At this level as well, like we were talking about, it takes so
Yeah,
long to set stuff up.
Nice potential pass here from Mark. If
He
comes
has to be careful
round
of the
other
triangle.
side, he's pressure those hips.
Just a
That was
beautiful
close.
guard on the bottom.
Yeah, very nice guard retention there by Asim.
Again, I would like to see connection between this bottom game and coming on top. Pressuring into the submission positions is part of it, but then you have to have some kind of threat that makes the person not want to come back forward at you.
I mean, he tried the wrestle up momentarily there.
And it looked like it might have worked.
Yeah. And into one was nearly a saddle. Nice leg work here, nice pummeling.
He's
Under
got the
potentially
arm
for an
here,
armbar here, yeah.
But now on the leg. Got 1 minute left.
Another good guard pass attempt maybe here from Mark. Can he get that bottom leg? But a really good guard retention here from Asim.
Beautiful. I think the one thing that Mark needs to do now is connect his passes closer together. He's getting to some beautiful positions, but he needs to go directly into the next pass. Especially if he wants to solidify any positions. Now looking at the heel.
We've got just 30 seconds left now.
I have to say, I'll probably give this round to Mark as of right now.
So long as he doesn't get
as
triangled
long
right
as
now.
he doesn't get triangled, yeah. But he might.
He might. There's 13 seconds left.
No. But I think that heel hook attempt was closer than that triangle attempt.
Yeah, 100%.
If I had to judge them.
Yeah,
but
he's had some really, he's had some nice, very
Time!
nice back attack. All right, let's leave this up to the refs.
Yeah, I'm glad that's not my job.
Yes. A little bit of action replay here. We saw a
Bruschetta
beautiful
pass, yeah.
Bruschetta pass, yeah, jumping through to the mount there from Mark.
And a gorgeous recovery out of it.
Yeah, yeah. Some excellent guard work from the scene throughout. Mark trying to pressure through, getting to these passes, but just not quite getting there. And then
Does
this
not
beautiful
care about
back,
his face at
yeah,
all.
beautiful backsack attempt there. Let's leave it to the refs.
Referee's decision. Your winner is in the blue corner, Mark Clark.
And your winner, Mark Clark, out of the blue corner.
Really
Again,
competitive
great match. We have been like
Lucky.
really lucky
Lucky,
tonight,
for
I think.
sure.
You know, we've seen some really, really great matches.